Hey there, Marguerita here with another tapping video, and this is I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. Hey there, Marguerita here, mindset coach, business strategist, and light worker from Pitbull, and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement. Today, I have another EFT tapping video for you, and this is I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. Do you know the vast majority of people are living in some state of fear about the negative judgments and opinions of others, about being criticized for what they do, what they don't do, who they are, and this is just so wrong. People are going to have their opinions, and people seem to love to share their opinions, whether it be on social media or in person, and it can be brutal. But if you're going to take all these judgments and criticisms on board, you're going to be carrying around a whole lot of shit that ain't yours. Because when people have judgments and criticisms about you and they have negative opinions of you, it's more about them than it is about you. True story. When we're pointing our fingers out there, there's three fingers pointing back at us. Yeah? So you can take that on board too. If you're throwing shade at people and you're judging them and you're criticizing them for not being who you want them to be, or not living up to your expectations, or not doing what you think they should be doing, and that they're selfish because they're not being who you want them to be or doing what you want them to do, maybe just take a little bit of look back here. But this is actually about you being afraid of the judgments and criticisms of others. So when you think about how you might be holding yourself back, because remember, you are capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. You are infinitely powerful, and you have the ability to create magic, to create anything. Whatever your goal, your vision, your dream, you are perfectly capable of achieving it. You wouldn't have the vision or the dream if you weren't capable of achieving it. The only thing that's holding you back is you. And a lot of the time, it's about we're worrying about what others might think, what others might say, about them not accepting us, about them rejecting us. That's another big part of this. It's feeling rejected. That's painful, man. Every single one of us want to be loved and accepted, and every one of us want to be loved and accepted just as we are. But if that's what's stopping you from taking the action you need to take, from showing up fully and completely committed to your goal, your vision, your dream, then those other people aren't paying your bills. And if their judgment and criticism means more to you than your dreams, then you got a problem. So you ready to fix that? Okay. All right. So when you think about being afraid of other people's judgment and criticism, on a scale of 0 to 10, now it might be all people or it might be specific people. Scale of 0 to 10. How intense is that fear for you? That they're going to judge you, criticize you, reject you, ostracize you. Okay, make a note of that number. Start by tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I'm afraid to be judged and criticized, I deeply and completely love and accept all of me. Even though I'm afraid they'll reject me, I deeply and completely love and accept all of me right now. Even though I just want their love and acceptance and approval. And I'm afraid of being rejected and criticized. I deeply and completely love and accept who I am and how I feel right now. Okay, tapping through the points, starting with the inside of the eye. I'm afraid they'll reject me. I'm afraid they'll judge me. I'm afraid they'll criticize me. I'm afraid they'll disapprove. I just want their love and acceptance. I really want their approval. I'm afraid they'll reject me. I'm afraid they will judge and criticize me. It hurts when they judge me. It hurts when they criticize me. It hurts when they reject me. I destroy and uncreate this fear of rejection. I destroy and uncreate this fear of criticism. I destroy and uncreate this need for approval. I destroy and uncreate this fear of rejection. I destroy and uncreate this need for validation. I destroy and uncreate the need for validation and approval. I'm not going to twist myself into a pretzel to please them anymore. No matter how hard I try to please them, I can't anyway. I'm tired of trying to be who they want me to be. I'm sick and tired of trying to win their approval. Doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't seem to be good enough anyway. I just want to be me. I destroy and uncreate this fear of judgment, criticism, and rejection. Okay, deep breath. And release it. Another deep breath. And let it out. Now, this is a big one for a lot of people. So think about that statement again. That fear of being rejected, judged, criticized. How intense is that now? Now, you may need to keep doing some tapping until that comes down, because we've all experienced rejection, judgment, and criticism in the past. And damn, that's like, oh, it's painful, yes? So if that is still in your field, then I recommend that you continue to do some of that tapping. And maybe you can identify a particular time that you were rejected and judged by somebody in particular or a group of people, and tap on that event. These things have many threads, and they kind of hook into our psychology, and they continue to play out in our lives. So now I'm going to do a positive tapping on I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. How's that sound? Okay, start by tapping on the inside of the eye and repeat after me. Their judgment and criticism is irrelevant. I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. I don't have to live up to anybody else's expectations. I let go of my need for their approval. I choose to be me. I choose to do life my way. And if they don't like it, that is not my problem. I choose to do me. I choose to be true to me. If they reject me and judge me and criticize me, so be it. If they can't love me the way I am, then that's not my problem. And maybe I need to find people in my life who love and accept me for me. I love myself just the way I am. And I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. Other people's judgment and criticism is irrelevant because it's actually not about me. It's about them. They can have their opinion. It's irrelevant to me. I refuse to allow it to upset me anymore because I eat judgment and criticism for breakfast. I'm not going to worry about what people think about me anymore. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to let it stop me anymore. And I refuse to twist myself into a pretzel to try to win their approval or to please them. It's not my job to please them. They can criticize and judge me all they like. Because I eat criticism and judgment for breakfast. Okay, deep breath. Let it out. Deep breath. And let it out. Okay. Go back and rate your fear of the judgment and the criticism, the rejection, your need for their approval. It's multi-layered. You may need to continue to work on this for a bit. And this isn't to say that somebody's sort of negative opinion of you, that their judgment, that their criticism isn't ever going to hurt you. This is about not allowing it to dissuade you from your vision, your purpose, your mission, from taking the action that you need to take, from being the best version of you, from showing up determined, committed, and with absolute conviction about bringing your dreams to life, about living your life on your terms, not somebody else's, not spending your life needing everybody else's approval and trying to people please. Enough already. You're never going to please all the people all the time. In fact, you're probably going to fall short the vast majority of the time. You've got to do you. If you think of the most successful people in the world, do you think they care about the judgments and criticisms of others? Now, having said that, there are some people in your life who love you as long as they love you for who you are. If they have some constructive criticism, it might be good to run that through a filter, a discernment filter, and think, is that valid? But see, it's discernment. It's thinking, do they have my best intentions at heart? Or is this about them? It's always this self-awareness and this ability to really take people what people are saying and what they're projecting, because most of the time it's a projection. They're projecting something onto you and thinking, is this valid? And if it's not valid, either if it's important to you, seek to resolve wherever the conflict is, or if it's not important to you, walk away. Let it be. Let it be irrelevant to you. Don't let any other people's opinions of you stop you from living life on your terms. So I hope you have found this helpful. If you do enjoy my tapping and you are not a part of the Wealth Consciousness movement yet, where you get access to dozens of free EFT tapping videos, then just go to the address that is on your screen right now. I look forward to seeing you in my community. Until next time, take care, keep tapping, and you know that you are infinitely powerful. Make a definitive decision to live life on your terms and make your dreams a reality. See you again soon.